Kendall. Here we are for Peach Boxing West versus the Rest. Joining you tonight, Isaac Savage and my verbal sparring partner, Triple C.
Everyone's here. Great night. Waikamata Seagulls Rugby League Club going well, going off. Full house. Couple of fights to go.
Certainly popping off tonight.
Change in the... No, it can't be a change. Oh, yeah, Dominic. Yeah.
So Dominic Rowe out of Peach Boxing.
Naeme.
Naeme there in the blue. This is going to be an absolute banger. Once again, Dominic Rowe, a formidable fighter, but they wouldn't have thrown in a shark to a lion here tonight.
Yeah.
Because Naeme is also a good fighter in his own right.
Yeah, I think Dominic is the current 69 kg champ, national champion, and NZ rep.
Dominic Rowe looking ready to go.
This is going to be a good one. Blink and miss it.
Are we going to see this go the distance, or is it going to be the first
3 threes
knockout of the night? 3 threes, both elite fighters. Here we go, round one. Always exciting to see Dominic Rowe in the ring.
See how they're testing each other out. Southpaw for blue, so he's got his right hand lead, right foot lead. They're just got to work each other out, then they can throw away.
Dominic Rowe, as I've said earlier, a very formidable fighter. Naeme in his own right though. He's going to bring the heat.
Got
Don't think he's going to go down without a fight.
Touch forward with the jab, working their way forward, and there he comes. Comes up with his own combo.
Peach Boxing breeding absolute killers in that gym out west.
Now it's good. Stepping forward with that jab, making it count, getting those scoring shots. And now mixing it up to lead with the right hand.
Relatively composed start too, but that's what you get with people with more experience. You know, these guys that haven't had too many fights come out quite guns blazing, quite wild, a little bit unorthodox, but the more experienced fighters tend to be a little bit more patient.
Yeah, it's that different quality. They've got nothing to prove, been there before, and they know the opportunity will come if they're patient with it. They're just got to make it happen. Can't wait too long, but they are 3-minute rounds. Being available to make it happen when it's available.
You know, and saying that too, though, I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more fireworks. I wouldn't mind, you know, rather than pumping the brakes, put their foot on the gas and let rip.
Yeah. Looks like it's setting up to be a big second round, so it's a good right hand coming through. Just got to make sure that they're using the scoring part of the glove, not slapping with the palm. Good uppercut coming up.
A shot there from Naeme, but you're right too. The gloves are a little bit smaller, probably a different weight size too in these elite fights. Are they all 12s?
No, all 10s.
Oh, 10s, sorry.
So amateurs are 10 ounce.
So when we go to the pros, they'll be 10s as well. Just different wraps.
Yeah, different. Yeah, and slightly different gloves, but I don't know the exact difference of them. But yeah, still 10 ounce.
But fighting both amateur and pro, you know there's such a massive difference, when you get pro wraps compared to just having a cotton type wrap, right?
Yeah, and the size of the gloves compared to like 16-ounce training gloves and then 10-ounce fighting gloves.
And very often too, you're using a brand new glove.
Yeah, it
that
always
is
does.
literally-
But
it
lighter,
looks like
less
soft concrete, isn't
Yeah.
it?
less water and less liquid in there weighing it down.
Yeah, some of those old gloves get a bit spongy, and then when you chuck on a brand new 8-ounce, 10-ounce, it literally feels like a gym mat almost. It's that firm, it's that hard, and when you're rocking someone in the head with that,
Yeah, no, totally.
it can't be good.
I've even had a couple of brand new 16-ounce gloves that I wasn't allowed to use at sparring, even though they were 16 ounces.
Yeah, so it depends too, you know, the quality of the gloves. Some gloves are firmer than others,
Yeah,
and you can pay up to $300 or $400 for especially a pair of rears.
yeah.
What gloves have you got at the moment? Something from the Wadi Fuddy or?
No, never. I've been given a couple, so Adidas,
Oh yeah.
couple Adidas and one NZ Boxer.
Have you ever had any twins gloves, winning gloves?
No, I didn't like twins.
You weren't a fan of them?
No, not at all. I find them bigger. I find twins bigger, so I don't care about defense. I want a smaller glove to punch someone. Round 2, 3 minutes.
Here we get ready now, round 2.
Get it.
Relatively soft start, but let's see them pump the gas on round 2 as they start warming up and finding the distance, finding their feet in round number 2 here. Dominic Rowe in the red, Naeme there in the blue coming forward.
Yeah, just being that praying mantis of
Bit of a shove and push there. I like the speed from Naeme.
in front of that. Yeah, nothing was happening, so he just stepped in there and just made it happen. It was about not being an easy target, moving around.
He's crafty, isn't he?
Yeah.
Naeme there in the blue. You know, Dominic Rowe may be the younger of the two, but he doesn't have the experience and the little sneaky tricks that Naeme has up his sleeves.
He was like,
Beautiful overhand, then moves straight out of the way. He's still got a lot of spring in his step.
yeah, Naeme threw an uppercut, and then Dominic came through with his next
And
combo
a
with the
body
same
shot,
uppercut.
yeah.
So it's just like being reminded from your opponent of punches that could work.
Well, you saw that earlier in fights too when one of the fighters got reminded round 2, almost KO'd.
Yeah.
They can't even take the foot off the gas and take it too easy. Dominic Rowe certainly getting pushed, having to sing for his supper in this fight here today. It's anyone's fight so far. It's pretty hard to call.
Yeah, not too many obvious scoring shots where the head's been jarred backwards, but they've been coming in with the combos, and the judges may be looking at ring craft and aggressiveness.
I feel like Dominic's not quite pulling the trigger. He seems like the younger, the more powerful of the two, but maybe Name's style is making it pretty tough for him. Just as I said that, he landed a nice overhand.
Yeah, just that difference against the southpaw can really mix it up a little bit. That was a good scoring shot from Naeme. Good lead right hand jab.
See, Naeme too effectively gets out the way of the shots. He punches and then comes back. Dominic's already thrown, but Name's far out of range.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's worked out his timing. A couple of scoring shots there as well. So it'd be interesting to see what the judges come up with.
Impressive too, because Name's the shorter of the two, so he's getting in and out. And just as I said that, though, he got clocked.
Yeah. Now he's moving around, but yeah, being light on your feet can make it more obvious to getting hit.
Dominic should now start capitalising on that, knowing that when he does come in and punch, just to quickly pop a 1-2 out and beat him off that step so he can start countering those move back shots.
Yeah, 1-2 slip, always being able to attack and defend at the same time. A couple of combos coming there, finishing strong, so yeah, can't be much longer before the end of the round. There's the 10-second clapper, and
I love it how Naeme just will not get bullied.
finishing strong.
See, look how quick is it? He still came back and tapped Dominic Rowe on the head before the end of the round.
Yeah.
This is going to be really interesting to see how the judges are scoring this one.
Yeah. Yeah, second to last amateur, so the crowd has really been exposed to some great quality. Great night for it. West versus the rest. Saturday, 5th of December, so it's going off in Ranui. It's working out well at great event premise for Waitemata Seagulls Rugby League Club.
Oh, it's been a great night of fights so far. And we're having fun. The crowd are loving it. We are 3 away from the finale. The Maniac, Jesse Mayo and Craig Thompson. Someone's O's got to go. And then Ashia.
Main event.
Ayesha and Miyamoto.
Nice, last instructions, good to go. What do they got?
Third and final. We're not going to try call this one. But Dominic Rowe coming out strong.
Yeah, feels like he needs to earn an 8 count, seal the deal. Who wants it more? Last 3 minutes, so 2.5 to go. Some solid punches.
Loving what I'm seeing here too now from Dominic. If he wants to win this fight, he's going to have to finish strong.
Yeah. Yeah, NZ rep and current champion, so look about middleweight, so 75 kgs. Could have been a scoring shot.
Dominic Rowe's been trying to walk down Naeme, but he's not a guy that's going to be walked down. You try and walk down someone like Naeme, and he just counters you, moves back and forth, which is so hard if you're an aggressive fighter.
Been changing the angles.
Exactly, and that's probably what Dominic needs to do: change angles and always try counter Naeme when he's stepping back.
Yeah, using the southpaw stance as an advantage, so they're not squaring up.
It's easy for us to say, though, sitting back here, of what the fighter should do, because we've only seen it a couple of times where a fighter will actually think at the speed of thought in there and make changes as the fight's going.
Yeah.
Oh, big left hook there from Rowe, landing on Naeme. But Naeme comes back, lands a few of his own.
Yeah. It's good because, Dominic was able to score a couple of shots but then evade a few as well. So he needs to be showing the judges that what he's in there for proper boxing. All aspects. And that's what could seal the deal, get him over the finish line. Not just showing that he's in there to try, he's actually succeeding.
Naeme, just when you think he's looking a bit tired, a bit kind of like worse for wear, he just pops out with these lightning fast punches, keeping Dominic on his toes.
Yeah, that right jab's working for him, just flicking it out, and then he holds his ground and fires away with a combo of his own. Bit of a scoring shot there, so yeah, got to be fast, got to be quick to catch things.
And if you notice too, that when Dominic Rowe misses and moves into the punch, Dominic just pops him. So he'll actually walk into a punch that Naeme just offloads and hits him with.
Yeah, I think he just moved to the left.
Beautiful. Oh, bit of a clap on the head. I haven't seen that for a while. Was that just a sign of a good fight? But
yeah, showing a good fight, respecting his opponent. I don't think there was anything untoward towards it.
Bit of a double clap to the head to finish the round. It's going to be in the judges' hands. I'm not even going to try predict how this is going to go.
Yeah.
Potentially would see this going in favour of Dominic Rowe, but that's just my humble 2-cent opinion. There you have it, the winner, fighting out of the red corner, Dominic Rowe. Well deserved, what a win. But Naeme didn't make it easy for him.
Yeah, well earned.